Hi, very good morning. Am I audible? Am I audible to everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Okay. I am Gautam from Pantech learning, working as a project engineer. Today, I am only going to handle this session. In this session, we will going to learn about two exciting topics deep learning and generative artificial intelligence. Okay, wow. Also called as a generative AI. In this top, and these are all the part of AI that you all know, and we are now using in almost every field like education, healthcare, finance, agriculture, movies like that. Is my screen visible? Hello. ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டேன். ஓகே, இது நான் டைரக்டா அப்படியே ஷேர் பண்ணி ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாமா? ஸ்க்ரீன் ஷேர் பண்றது இல்ல, இதுல என்னால ஜூம்ல என்னால ஸ்க்ரீன் ஷேர் பண்ண முடியல. ஆ the host isn't allowing sharing for this meeting. கேக்குதா? ஓகே ஓகே. சரி ஓகே. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today we're going to discuss about deep learning and generative AI. Okay, wow. And these topics are part of AI that you all know. Okay, let us start from a basic. Okay, wow. Before getting to that generative AI and deep learning, first we need to know about what is mean by artificial intelligence. That means what is mean by AI that we need to know. Okay, AI is nothing but applying a human intelligence on the machine and made the machine to act like a human. Okay, wow. And then AI is not a single domain. It is a combination of multiple domains like deep learning, machine learning, NLP, and data science. The combination of these all subdomains are used to make that AI. Okay, wow. Okay, before getting to the AI, we need to know some basic information about ML and NLP. After that, we move on to AI and then we move on to deep learning. Okay, wow. Okay, ML, machine learning. In the word, it having a meanings like machine learning. Machine going to learn something. How machine will learn? By passing any information. In other word, machine learning is a method. Wait a minute. Okay, and then machine learning is a subset of AI. In other words, machine learning is a method where we teach the computer by giving a lot of data. The computers will try to find the patterns in the data and learn from it. This everything happens within the help of an algorithm, and algorithm is also nothing but it is a set of instructions and a pre-inbuilt function used to train a data. This is a simple explanation about machine learning, and then we move on to deep learning. In before deep learning is a subset of ML, and ML faces some issues like not able to handle a vast amount of data and not able to handle images, videos, audios. So we move on to deep learning. Deep learning is a uses something called neural networks. In the machine learning, we used algorithm to train the data, but opposite of after that deep learning, we used neural networks to train the data. How the neural networks works means we just understand the pattern behind the data and then trains the data. Okay. Okay, after that NLP means natural language processing. It is used to convert a word into numerical format because machine can understand only a numerical format, and human can understand only a human language. It plays a bridge between the human language, human and the machine. It just used to convert that word into numerical format, and after that it return back that numerical format into a word. Okay, wow. And this combination of these all domains as AI, and also AI having some life cycle, like these are the modules present in that AI. First process was data collection. In this process, we just collect the data. Who is that? Okay, first process was data collection. In this process, we just collect the data from different sources based upon the project. After that, data pre-processing. In this project, we just clean the data. That means we just formatting a data based upon our project. That means remove the null values, remove the unwanted columns, split the x and y. These are the process happens in this pre-processing. And also we will clean the data. Clean the data means some columns are not wanted our project, like with name, address, these and all no needed for us. So we need to clean the data in this process of data cleaning. After that, feature extraction process. In this process, we having in this model we having three processes, like word into numerical format, x and y split, and test and train split. These are happens in inside this feature extraction process. That means machine can understand only a numerical terms that I already said. So in this process, used to convert that word into numerical format, and the NLP concept plays in between this feature extraction process. After that, test and train split. We just converting whole data set into two parts. One is for training and another one was testing. Based upon the training, we will predict the accuracy of an algorithm. Okay, in that model training, we just select the algorithm, and in validation part, we just check the accuracy of an algorithm. And then model testing. In the testing part only, we're going to check the accuracy. After that, we deploy that model. And this process was cyclic until we get a more accuracy. Okay, next we move on to deep learning. Okay, deep learning is a subset of AI that already we discussed. Okay, deep learning is a subset of AI. and it will involve in the neural networks. Neural networks are more powerful comparing to algorithms. So we move on to deep learning, and it is a subset of machine learning. That means machine learning faces some issues with the training a data. So we move on to deep learning by using a neural networks. Okay, why we named as a neural networks means because it having a structure of human neurons. First it will process data, and then the data was split up into chunk by chunk, and it will add some weightages in the next process, and it will move on to summation function. In the summation function, it will add all the input values and the weightage, and add one value. After it move on to activation function like Lelu sigmoid. The activation function will use to make a decision in the neural networks. After that, it move on to output. In that output, we having that optimizer. In that output, we having one optimizer. What's the work of optimizer means? It will check that predicted output and actual output, whether it is same or not. If in case there was a difference between the predicted output and actual output means, it will again return back that propagation. Return back that propagation means it will add some weightage, and done the process once again. This process was cyclic until we get an actual output. Okay, and this is a structure of neurons. Okay, and we having different types of layer. First layer was an input layer, and this layer is used to pass the data into for the training process. After that, hidden layer, and this layer is used to process the data. If in case we having more hidden layer means our process was being accurate. After that, output layer. The output layer is used to find the output from that processed layer. Deep learning mostly used when our task was very complex means we will move on to deep learning. Okay. In this deep learning, we having 3 neural networks. One was ANN, RNN, and after that CNN. ANN means artificial neural network. The artificial neural network used for a tabular data. That means if in case our data was in rows and column means we will use artificial neural network. After that, recurrent neural network. We will use recurrent neural network for handling that audios and text files. And then CNN. CNN means convolutional neural network. It was the most popular network in the deep learning, and convolutional neural network also having different types. And this is used to handle the videos and images. Okay. Okay, now we will see some examples of neural networks. ஷேர் பண்ண முடியல. ஹலோ, இல்லை ஷேர் பண்ண முடியல. ஆனால் உங்கள் பிக் கூட சென்ட் பண்ணி தான் அனுப்பலாம். உங்களுக்கு ஒரு பிக்கு சென்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் பாருங்க. ஷேர் பண்ண முடியல. அது தெரியல யார் ஸ்கிராட்ச் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இப்ப ஜூம்ல நானும் வெளியே வந்துடுறதா? சரி ஓகே.